Same name, same song, brought junior high fame. Hashtag IDGAF AY. I don't give a about you. People from my junior high days in high school and whatever, they would know what that's about. But I made a song. The story behind that is I made a song when I was like, let's say like maybe 14, 13. I was definitely 13 when I made it. And this was really just a rendition of that, updated for the later years. Very synthy, very dance sounding. The irony is the song is pretty deep. You know, I've made tracks like that before where, you know, you could dance to it, but the message is pretty deep overall. There's really nothing more to say about it other than, you know, I made this in 2015. Again, another song that I had made that I held on to. I previewed the beat on IG once upon a time, but I never really did anything else until the full record was done with. Another fact, I had changed up some of the lyrics from the original lyrics that were made in 2015. The reason for that is personal. So, again, I'm not gonna go too much into that, but just know the song is good either way. And, you know, really, that's what it comes from. And the funny thing is, I've done this before with beats, but you ever notice in the verse part, especially, I have basically two different types of bass. I have one bass drum, and then I have the 808 come in. Once I get to the second half of the bars, you know, because every verse is 16 bars. When I do the first half, it's the bass drum. When I do the second half, it's the 808s coming in. I've done things like that before, if you've paid attention to my music, but it's certainly something that I was bringing back as a style.
About to live off the ground, it's going down.
Outer Space Love 3. I've had two songs like this back in 08 and 09. Funny thing about one of those songs, I made it while in college for music. You know, for music production and post-production and things like that. It was a digital media arts program in Toro College. Back when I was, say, like, I was about 19, 20 years old doing that. Met a bunch of cool people there. Funny thing about the first Outer Space Love song, I was supposed to do it with someone, but they flaked. So then what ended up happening was, if you know of the song, I ended up doing the hook myself, and it worked out pretty fine. You know, so people, you know, sometimes people can't really be dependent on, and in that case, I just ended up doing the whole song myself. So then I did that from that point on, because I just realized, you know, even though it would have been cool to have the collaboration, whatever, I still made the song hot by myself. So yeah, it's not that tragic. So I wanted a song that was based in this idea of a certain eccentric, strange kind of love. You know, I've always been considered out of this world, and sometimes that was taken negatively and strange, but I flip that on people and make these you know, awesome songs out of it. And of course, they've always been synth based as usual. Most of my songs are based in synths, so that's why I consider myself one of the many synth kings, because I love to put synths in the beats I make. The first song had an auto-tune hook. The second song didn't have that, but had other special effects on it. And then, of course, this one I brought back the auto-tune as an ode, or, you know, a nod to the first track.
Came alive in the nighttime.
Never Heard of Me. So this song was me sort of solidifying my position among my peers. I know that sounds super arrogant, but hear me out. You know, I've been counted out before by people, and I see some of, the younger people in my family getting into this rap thing now, and I can respect it. Obviously, I can respect it because I've had moments where people have definitely done better songs than me, and I'm not going to deny this. I've never been much of a freestyler. I've certainly never battled a lot. I've battled people, but it wasn't always on some, let's do a super extreme battle rap. Like, it was never like that. It was me just, messing around with peers and friends and whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm nasty with the pen. I'm very good at making beats, and I need people to realize, don't count me out just because I may not necessarily appeal to your audience. Once I had someone on Reverb Nation, another rapper, he commented on my page once. He said, on Reverb Nation, they do these charts, for local or national, music, and the category was rap hip hop. So I just happened to be I was at least number 2 or number 3 at the time on the Reverb Nation charts. If you also want to check out music from there, you can go check that out at reverbnation.com/extraordinary music. That's extraordinary music. That's a play on words because I'm from the BX, the Bronx. So anyway, this guy, I think he was from Connecticut, he commented on my page and said, you may be top 10, top 15 at most, but definitely not top 5. And I'm just looking at this comment like, okay, if you feel that way, I guess. But I said to him, that's not really for you to decide. If the people feel that I'm good with what I do, then it's really not up to you if I'm top 15 or not. The strange thing about rappers commenting on other rappers, obviously they feel some type of way when you are considered the top person, or when you're considered better than other people, because it's not supposed to be like that. I've certainly gotten that in high school, where people would say, why do people gravitate to this? Why do people think this is the hot thing? And I've always said, to each his own. Everyone has their opinion. I've listened to rappers just for, the beats behind their music, and not necessarily their lyrical ability. They've maybe had good hooks, they've maybe had, songs that were okay. And then you have rappers who I listen to for the lyrics because they got the bars, like an Eminem or a Pac or a Biggie or Jay-Z, something like that. So when I hear another rapper tell me you're not top 5, maybe top 10, top 15, I don't pay that any mind because it's not relevant. The people decide if I'm good or not you. Now, if you feel like you can make a better song, then I welcome the idea. Now, I did go to his page and listen to some of his tracks, and I'm gonna be completely honest. It could never live up to anything that I've seen other artists on Reverb Nation do better than him. I'm not even comparing myself. I've seen artists on there who do much better than this guy. So for him to even say that I'm not top 5 because he might feel that my music isn't necessarily within the traditional realms of hip-hop or something of that nature, it's not relevant. We're all creative people and we're trying to get somewhere with this. I don't think you making an opinion is gonna change the people's opinion of me. Now, if they say I'm garbage, then I'm garbage. This is why I always say, if I was considered not good at what I did, I would have been called out on it a long time ago. And maybe some people were just jumping the bandwagon, but so what? It happens. So Never Heard of Me was me saying, don't sleep on me, don't count me out. I'm definitely still doing my thing, and you should be paying attention. But that's my video. If you're already subscribed to my channel and you made it to the end, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me break down every track for my Moonlit Visions project. Again, if you want to go listen to the entire album, the links are in the description below. And I am working on getting them on Google Play and iTunes and Amazon, wherever else they sell digital music eventually. And I actually had copywritten music recently. Okay, I'm working on a film for visuals for Moonlit Visions. I just haven't talked about it because I don't want to talk about it, and I haven't really gotten in to do anything for it yet. But thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, once again, it's your boy, the Sh3llz, aka Sh3llz the rapper. And this is Sh3llz World TV. I make new videos for every Thursday, so don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every time I make a new video. Every Thursday, okay? So if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, share, comment, and or subscribe. And if you already subscribed to me, please leave a like. Because if you don't like the video up, no one's gonna really notice it, and it won't be in people's recommendations, okay? So I appreciate it. On the road to more subs, okay? So it's your boy, the Sh3llz, and I'll see you again. And I'll see you next time when I upload. Peace.